I first bought about 2 yards of fabric that is checkered, and the thing is, in the game it's striped, but I couldn't find striped. If you can find striped, you can use it, but I like the idea that since your character is customizable in this upcoming game, I like the fact that I could use whatever fabric I wanted to use, so I went with the checkered. Then I got a template made out of a plain white shirt, cut the sleeves off, and cut the connection from the front to the back and made it all flat, which makes it a good template to make a regular size shirt. So then you pin that down and cut it out, and it'll turn the exact same thing as the white shirt, but it'll be checkered or whatever fabric you're using. Also, make sure to leave a couple inches, about 2 or 3, on the far side and the front side closest to the picture, which would be the inside of the shirt. And you're going to need that for later when we make the collar. This is what the shirt looks like whenever it's all put together, but as you can see, there are folds in the middle, because that's the amount of length I left on the sides where I was talking about before. So we are going to shape these into collar pieces, and I will show you how to do that. But first I have to tell you that this whole thing isn't going to be part of the shirt. Down there is going to be cut off, actually. Collar piece, make sure that the piece going around the neck connects with the collar piece that you're making. So fold it over to make it look like coming down like a straight line, and then it'll go to the piece you're trying to make, just like that. And then the same thing on the other side. Try to make sure it looks like one big connection and make it come down. Now that you cut out the original piece for the collar, you can cut straight down the original shirt and get rid of that part. Remember to cut down the other side of the shirt as well. Now that the shirt collars are fixed, you should get some black clear buttons to put down the shirt. As you can see, these buttons are flat with no holes in the center, only a hole on the back so you can put the thread through to attach to the shirt. And you should put these going down the whole shirt until it reaches your waist. Maybe about an inch to inch and a half separation in between. Before you add the buttons, you should take some dark colored thread and sew the shoulders together so the shirt can be fully put together so you can wear it. The very first button you should apply to the shirt should go on, let's just say while you're wearing it, on your right side, and the buttonhole should go on the left side, right underneath the collar. Don't forget to add a separation of inch to maybe 2 inches, somewhere in between there, between the buttons, and repeat the process with all the buttons, and remember to put buttonholes on the opposite side. Now you have to cut the length of the shirt, because it is way too long. Depends on the kind of fabric you got, but mine is way too long, so I need to cut the length of the shirt, but you also need to make a little V shape, just like I'm trying to pull the shirt back here, trying to make a V shape right below the buttons, which is a real thing on the shirt in-game. So we're going to recreate that by putting fabric glue on the inside and then cutting the rest off like a V. Slowly just cut the edge and that should work. First, I'm just going to want to cut it around the length of my waist, and then I will start working on the V at the bottom. Last, if there are any frays or fabric sticking out, you probably want to either sew it down or fabric glue it down, so that's the last thing I will do. This will be the final product for the checkered shirt for the Green Assassin cosplay. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Assassin's Creed cosplay.